Today I have a really cool team for you guys that I affectionately call the Whipping Tentacle team. Hey everybody, welcome back to MPQ Mastery, where we help you destroy more gems. I've actually had a lot of really cool teams on this channel so far. I think this one is probably one of the more wild ones. It's a lot of damage and healing and then damage and healing, and it's really fun. And I think that you guys are gonna dig it. It involves the 4-star Carnage, the 4-star Medusa, and the 3-star Doctor Octopus. If you have any of these characters, you can already see where these are going to start fitting in together, but I can't wait to really kind of lay out the strategy here. Before I jump into that, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at MPQ Mastery. Hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification so you always know when MPQ Mastery puts out a new video. All right, let's jump into it. So the first thing, like we always do, is we're gonna go individually with the members of the team, and you'll be able to see the exact things that they are bringing to the table. The cool thing with this team is that the majority of the abilities are being used, so we're not really leaving anything out. So I guess first let's go ahead and start with Carnage. So Carnage's red power, Symbiote Scythes, deals a bunch of damage to the opposing team, and as long as you've stored up enough red AP, you can do that really awesome, and it only damages them. If you don't have enough, then it damages your team as well. The next power, his black power, Alien Instincts, is actually the most important piece of the puzzle in terms of why Carnage is in the group, and you want to make sure that this power is maxed out at 5. And essentially what he does is he puts 3 attack tiles for you and 3 attack tiles on the board for your opponent, filling the board up with special tiles. That's going to be super important going forward. His third power is green, it's called Carnage Rules, and it takes advantage of the second power as well, where it destroys a bunch of tiles, and if any of them are special tiles, it deals some damage. That one will also get a lot of play. Let's jump into Doctor Octopus now. He is going to add another layer, and then when we get to Medusa, you'll be like, oh my gosh. So the first power is his blue power, Manipulation. And what he does here is he swaps a bunch of tiles, and if any of them are enemy attack, strike, or protect tiles, he destroys them and deals damage. Very cool power. The second power is black, it's called Insult to Injury. And this is a passive power. Anytime your team matches an enemy special tile of any kind, including countdowns, then he's gonna put some black attack tiles on the board. So you're noticing that we have Carnage putting black attack tiles and Doctor Octopus putting black attack tiles now. This is key. His third power is green, it's called Armed and Dangerous, and it stuns the enemy and deals some damage, and also improves some friendly tiles. I don't necessarily use this one all this much, I usually use my greens for Carnage. Alright, and with Medusa, she is kind of the glue that holds this team together and really makes it work like clockwork. Her first power is yellow, it's called the Resolute Queen, and it says that if you match a friendly attack, protect, or strike tile, then your team heals. And if you match an enemy protect, attack, or strike tile, then you generate AP for your team. Super amazing ability. Her next one is Entanglement, and this one places a countdown tile on the board that deals damage every turn, and if it's matched, it will place 2 attack tiles on the board. Again now, all 3 characters place attack tiles on the board. Her third power comes into play quite a bit as well. It's purple and it's called Hair Metal, and this is where she swaps 16 pairs of tiles, and if any of them are enemy attacked, protect, or strike tiles, she steals them and makes them friendly. I'm sure that you're already seeing a lot of the interplay with these characters, but let's go ahead and jump into the actual strategy with this team. Okay, in this team, you're going to be doing a lot of things that maybe you're not used to doing, and that is getting rid of your special tiles because you're just going to make more anyway. Pretty much every turn you want to start hitting those active colors. You want to hit purples, you want to hit blues, you want to hit greens and reds. Those are your 4 colors you're going for matches on. This will help you activate those more active powers while the passive ones are doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Starting on turn 2 though, Medusa's tile is going to go on the board, and Carnage is going to start throwing those attack tiles, positive and negative, on the board. This team is designed to take lots of damage. However, because you have Medusa on the team, you are going to be healing that damage back really quickly, because all 3 characters are constantly throwing friendly tiles onto the board. And every time you match one of those, you're going to heal. And every time you match an enemy tile, you're going to be generating more AP. And that's going to help you when it's time to activate your powers. You want to wait until you have tons of special tiles on the board, and that's when you want to activate Carnage's green ability that destroys a bunch and deals damage for each special one that's destroyed. Really great damage dealer. Also his red power, you want to go ahead and activate that when you can. Because this team deals damage and takes damage and heals it back and all of that stuff, you don't necessarily have to have all of your red AP so that you don't take any damage. However, I usually like to because they're already taking tons of damage, why give them more? You want to try and be a little strategic when it comes to matching your tiles, because you don't want to match your friendly ones if you don't need to heal. Matching enemy ones are always great, you can always do that. In the terms of Doctor Oct's blue ability and Medusa's purple ability, both of them do something similar. One will steal the tiles and the other will destroy the tiles. What I usually like to do is I like to use Medusa's first, steal what I can. Then I use a Doctor Oct and then destroy what I can. And then I use Carnage's green power to destroy a bunch on the board. And it doesn't matter whether they're friendly or enemy ones anyway. He'll just destroy them and it'll deal a bunch of damage. This team is a marathon team. Even if you go into a fight and you only have half your health, you're gonna regain that back so quickly. It didn't matter how low my health was going into a fight, I always healed it back and then I always won. Really, really great team that is all about tentacles flying. Medusa's got her hair flying, Doctor Oct has his metal tentacles flying, Carnage has his red symbiote tentacles flying, and you can feel that when you're playing this team. But have you guys already tried this team? Let me know down in the comments. If you haven't, go try it and then come back and let me know how it did for you. And otherwise, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at MPQ Mastery. We're also on Facebook at MPQ Mastery. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and as always, thank you for coming to MPQ Mastery. Go and destroy some gems.